and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be another video where I show you the one sheet wonder technique. That is to take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and cut it up into different sections and make multiple cards with the paper. I took that paper and I made two different layouts. The one on the left is a Father's Day card, and the one on the right is a birthday card. I'm going to show you these two cards in two separate videos. Please check my channel because I'm going to leave a link down below to the second video so that you can see how to make the second card. Let me move this out of the way and start with the first video. The materials I need for this card is the Stampendous Celebrate with these three party hats, Dare to be Artsy die cut. This is a die cut which has a shadow. The Mama Elephant Panda with dies. The Honeybee Love Bug stamp set. The Pebbles Family Ties stamp set. Family Titles, sorry. The Stampin Up Party Pandas stamp set, and the Stampin Up Something to Celebrate stamp set. Whoops. A lot of these materials I'm going to be duplicating in the second card. Please check out the link that I'm going to leave down below so that you could see that card video. First step, I need to get the front panel. So that is a 3 by 3 square. So I'm taking the smaller of the two panels and I'm going to trim that to 3 by 3. And this, of course, is scrap, and I'm going to keep that. For the pandas, I wanted them to have hats, and my hat stamp was a solid stamp with all three hats back to back, and I didn't want them to print this way because I wanted the pandas to be relatively close together, but not this close. So I took a pair of scissors and just cut the stamp between the hats. That doesn't hurt it at all, and later if I decide I want to stamp all three stamps together, I just line them back up and it doesn't hurt it at all. So now the hats are in the foreground, so I need to stamp them first. So what I did was I made myself a key that I could use. I stamped the pandas onto the paper, and the pandas are here, and then I took the hats and I put them in place one by one and moved it up here, and then transferred the stamps to the door. And so now the stamps will stamp exactly where I need them to be. That's just a little tool to help you with your lining up. But let me clean this. I haven't cleaned it from the last time I used it. I also need some masks because I'm going to stamp over the pandas' hats, and I don't want to get the little ears to be on top. So I just took some all over Post-it notes and stamped the hats and cut it out very close to the printing. This is very easy to do. You can do this simple masking for any project that you're working on. If you want to learn more about masking, I'm going to have other videos on my channel. Meanwhile, you can check out Jennifer McGuire's masking videos on her channel. And I'll leave a link down below. So just transfer the mask to the hat, easy as this. And I just put it on a piece of cardstock so I wouldn't lose it. Okay, and now it's time for the pandas. Just give that just a moment to dry because I don't want to smear it. Clean this off meanwhile. Alright, now I'm going to just take my X-Acto knife and lift the mask up and put them right back on my cardstock so I can use them another time. And there you are. The hat is in the foreground. Alright, that just needs a moment to dry. While I'm waiting for the bears, I'm going to stamp that banner. And this is a very solid stamp, so I want to be sure that I stamp it twice. So to make sure that that piece of paper is flush to the corner so that it doesn't move, because it's too small for me to use my magnet. Okay, that's one. And that's two. Good. All right. Now some quick watercoloring. So I'm going to take some gray and I'm going to shade on the left side of each of the pandas because I don't want it to be just stark white. I'm not going very heavy, just a little bit. That's all you need to give a little bit of shadow. And you take your water pen and you just blend the color out. There are many videos on my channel where I show more watercoloring techniques. This is just, I wouldn't even call it watercoloring because it's just one color and it's just adding some shadow. And the other little parts on the hat, I'm going to use the distress inks and just fill in the colors. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I just did what I thought would look nice. I'm also going to add a little bit of sparkle to their eyes and this fur on the baby's hat. Now I'm going to do some die cutting. I'm going to get the shadow out of the outer mat, the blue, and the word thanks out of the black mat, but I also need to get an additional shadow out of the black mat, and if you are careful you can get it to fit, and the cutting will be hidden by the outer panel as you can see. So this is a way to save some paper. So I'm going to go make these die cuts. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim this banner a little bit. I want to just have just a little bit of white area around it, but not too much. Okay, I don't need to worry about this side because it's going to be covered. Now the rest is just putting everything together and working on the inside. So I'm going to start by stacking these die cuts together, then I'll move on to stamping the inside, and then I will put everything together for you. And that's the finished card. It went together very quickly, and I hope you will check out the other video where I show how to create this card, and I'll link to it down below. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I would like to thank my brother David for the music that he is providing, and I hope you're enjoying it. Please check out my channel for other videos on the one-step wonder techniques, and have a great day. Take care.